Hey guys, in today's video we're going to go ahead and look at Excel's Lambda function. So what exactly does the Lambda function do? It allows you to create your own custom functions without using macros or VBA. So let's go ahead and do a very simple example. I'm going to give you 3 today, and the very first one is just a real simple, just so you can get the idea of what it does. So we started out with typing in the function, and then what you can provide are various parameters, meaning multiple parameters or one, and then the final calculation. So what I want to do is I just want to add 3 to some number. So the first parameter I'm just going to call some number. I could have named that anything. The formula will be some number, as you can see in the drop down, plus 3. I want that some number, let's say, to be 7. So if we've done this properly, we should get the answer of 10. Another way we could have addressed the number 7, I'm going to go ahead and type it here in cell E2. I could have referenced it by the cell address. And finally, I'll go up here and I will name this cell the number 7. And then I'll come back up here and reference the number 7. We have a variable here called some number. Realize that it's not available outside the scope of this Lambda function. For example, I can come here and see that the number 7 cell that we just created. But some number does not appear. Let's go on with example 2. This will be using multiple parameters. And we'll just do a very simple adding up x, y, and z. And again, what values do we want? Let's say 5, 10, 15. So in other words, the parameters need to be a comma delimited set or list. And let's see, this should give us 30, and it does. So for our final example, we'll use one to make it a little bit more practical. Let's say we want to give a discount on an item, on a price. So our first parameter will be the price. The second will be the discount. And our formula will be the price times 1 minus the discount. Because at the end of the day, I want to see what the new price is. So if I use a price of $1 and a discount of 15%, I should see 0.85, which I do. And again, I could have put the dollar over here, 0.15 over in C1, and I could have referenced them this way. So the final thing that we can do here, I'll go ahead and get rid of this and this. I'm going to go back to our cell and I'm going to eliminate the numbers that we provided for this function. And we should see an error, but it's a structured error. We know the only thing it's missing are those numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this formula. And I'm going to define a name right up here at the top. That is underneath the formula tab. And I will call this discount. I will highlight what it refers to and go ahead and paste in that formula. So now, if I put the number 1 over here and a 0.15 over here, I can equal discount this parameter and that parameter. And I get the same answer. That's really where the lambda function comes in handy, is if you define a name for it, then you can use it in across columns and you can do whatever. So really you're up to your imagination of what you want this lambda function to do. But it's all here in the name manager, the number 7 and discount. I hope this video was useful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.